Hi, YouTube. I just wanted to say thanks to my subscribers. It's funny for me to say that because I'm not really a big podcaster, at least not yet. But there was a time where I was releasing content a little bit more regular, and then I had some random posts here and there, and then I just kind of wasn't posting anything, just using YouTube like everyone else. But I've thought about it quite a bit, and so and it's been encouraging that just the content that I have, and perhaps whatever I'm commenting, has caused some of you to subscribe to my channel, even when I wasn't really doing much content. And so I want to just talk a little bit, and I kind of, if you are watching this, please just do a like or a comment, just to let me know what you're thinking about channel, and just once again, I'm thanking you. So you know, if you have anything to say, hey, why this is why I hit subscribe before, I'd love to hear that as well. But yeah, I just wanted to talk a little bit because I've been on a health journey. I'm a Christian, I'm a believer, um, and that's gonna weigh in a little bit into what I'm going to talk about right now. But more as part of that, I should say, I do believe that my body should be healthy, um, and that I don't want to settle for the fact that, I've always been relatively in good shape and whatnot, but my standards are pretty high for myself. I don't want to settle for that. I'm 42 years old right now. I'll be 43 in a couple months, and I I have two young children, you know, and so I still want to be physically active with them. I don't want to be too tired to engage with them. I don't want to have back pain. I don't want to be able to say, no, daddy can't pick you up because, of my back and everything, and or what else this is going on. So I have some different things going on. So in the last couple of years, I've been really trying to just do anything and everything that comes my way that is going to advance my health. Ranging from chiropractic to massage therapy to you know, the gym. I've been a little bit inconsistent, trying to figure out what my, workout routine needs to be. Um, Lately, I've been gravitating more to stretching and maybe some more calisthenics. Um, because I just feel that right now it may not be the season for a whole lot of, um, weight bearing um, activities. So So that's what I've been doing for the last few years. So like since 2021, just really hardcore. It's like really just leaning into it. And I just came back from a cruise, and I kind of made it like a health and wellness cruise. Like, you go on a cruise, you could make it about partying and staying up late, and you know, and excursions for wherever you're going. I decided to just make it more about, I'm going to get to bed, I'm going to wake up early, and I'm going to stretch and go to the steam room and sauna, just to really take care of my body. But along the way, I also did acupuncture for this first time, and had a um, really good conversation with the acupuncturist and a fitness trainer, who we also talked about healing, um, and more in the kind of, I say healing, and for the Christians out there, I'm not talking about divine healing per se. I'm talking about more holistic kind of, maybe even spiritual, but maybe not necessarily, Christian healing, but in the same exact way. And we'll come back to that. You're probably wondering, okay, I thought he's going to talk about what is truth. Where we're going with that? So I'm already in that vein, and I come back, and so anytime when you're away and you do something um, that was really good and really helpful, you have to come back to your regular life and figure out, am I going to have to go on another cruise to experience some of that? And so that was kind of on my mind. It's just interesting that, I prayed about that. I considered it. And as soon as I kind of got into my normal flow, my new flow back home, school has started, had to take my daughter to school. So I says, you know what? It's early. I'm going to take a walk. Sure enough, as I'm taking a walk, there's a guy doing, uh, I'm going to say it wrong, Kichong, uh, or Qigong, or I forget exactly how you say it, but he's doing like stretching motions. Like it's not quite yoga, but he's borrowing from various, you know, uh, non, holistic kind of movements along with a sound bath and whatnot. So I meet him, and I met him on Tuesday. Today's Wednesday, or rather, today's Thursday, rather. So he was doing that in like the park on Tuesday and Thursday. So I went Tuesday, and it was a encouragement for me to just make this my routine. Drop off my daughter, take a walk, come back and stretch. I did it with him on Tuesday. I did it by myself on Wednesday. I did it again with him on today. And when I came back today, um, he was talking to someone who was a pastor and was interested in what he does. And I said something to him, and I used the word truth. And I felt like Jesus for a moment, because as soon as I said it, and it wasn't really a pointed comment. It was just the fact that I used the word, period. He kind of stopped and said, well, what is truth? And it's like, and I didn't want to just go, oh, Jesus is the truth. I could have done that, but obviously that's not where it's at. So what did I answer? I answered that, okay, yeah, I might need to do this from my house or stay close to there if it keeps interrupting. But essentially, the idea that the Earth is flat, you know, there was a point where we had absolutely no evidence one way or the other. But now we have gone into the solar system and looked back at the Earth and have seen evidence for the fact that the idea that the Earth is not only round but spherical. Sun, is at the center of our solar system, and we've learned more. So to me, it's like I told him, it's like the truth is always there, but what we know is usually, you know, approximate. We don't know for sure what is true, and that's how truth is to me. Is that there is a truth, um, and it's truth. Things we believe, are things that were are either not debated or largely agreed upon. So to me, I think that further, as a Christian, um, I I used to be the kind of Christian that was kind of like, oh, I don't want to entertain something that's, because had a Buddha there and he talked about Taoism, we're doing these motions and, you know, um, there are definitely people who do these motions in service to their belief or philosophy or God or, theology. And there's people who don't. Regardless, I know who I am. And if something works, and this is another thing I said about truth, if something works, I think it's true. There's some truth there. If it doesn't work, then it can't be true. You know, if you try to jump, such that you will keep moving out into the solar system, because you think that that's how, um, I don't know, gravity works, you'll be sadly mistaken when you come back down to Earth, right? And so there's a truth that despite not knowing, what we know now about gravity, was always there, and we're always subject to it. Um, so yeah, that was kind of like my thought about that, and just kind of how I've, come to look at the world that we live in, a world that is becoming increasingly a marketplace of ideas and philosophy and religion, and you know that there's actually, and that's another thing I said about truth, is there's actually more truth that's common among the various religions, and um, not to say that their differences don't matter. They do. The differences do matter, but I think across the board, there's some of us that don't want to acknowledge how exactly how much is common. And so yeah, that's my thoughts, and this is kind of where I'm at right now on my journey. Um, Feel free to like and continue to subscribe if you like that. But really, I kind of wanted to just try this and maybe do this for maybe a week or a month and just see if anyone's interested in my thoughts, or my musings, or anything like that, and see where this goes. So yeah, yeah, do all the things. If you like that, like it, subscribe. If you want to comment, you want to discuss, feel free in the comments. Keep it respectful, please. Um, and yeah, let me know what you think. All right. Once again, thank you for those who have made it this far in the video and have subscribed in the past. And I'll talk to you later. Oh, website is also my blog. My personal blog is in the description as well. beacomer.com. A little play on my last name, Immanuel Comer. Be a comer, like a overcomer. So beacomer.com, which I just share things that I think is worth sharing. All right. Have a great one. Peace.